You ever see those cool tube lights before? Okay, not those. Yeah, those ones. I just got this Weeylite tube light, and I just figured that this would be a great time to talk about tube lights. So stay tuned. Hey fam, mga kapatid, I'm Mike, nurse photographer and videographer, and I make videos about camera gear, tutorials for new photo and video shooters. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about tube lights, what they're used for, how I plan to use mine, and personal impressions about this Weeylite. Disclaimer though, this video is not sponsored by the company that makes the Weeylite. I bought this with my own money, so all the thoughts and opinions are mine. Alright, so up until now, I've been using this Aperture AL F7 light to give myself a hair light. There's another one up there. But my problem with that is that sometimes it winds up spilling onto the background and even some of my shots, like my top-down shots. I tried to make a hood for this, but it was still less than ideal just to focus on my hair without spilling onto the background or the foreground. And also I was trying for this not to be too obtrusive in my studio space. I'm a pretty tall dude, and tall people bump into tall things, or at least things that dangle. So after seeing Justin Espejo's video on the Weeylite, I thought that maybe this would be the tool that would make my channel feel more like a K-drama. Yeah, just kidding. Alright, let's unbox this real quick. Weeylite K10. Okay, instructions. Yeah, we'll just put the paperwork aside. You don't really read the instructions, do we? So we need help. USB-C charging cable. And wow. Okay. Max power 8 watts. I used to be the kid who would just leave these plastics on. Plastic on. Just want to do a quick size comparison. This is my 16-ounce water bottle, maybe 500 mLs water, and this is the tube light. Obviously this is going to be thinner, but yeah. Anyway, we got the charging port, plus and minus, I guess, for intensity. This button, I guess it's probably for switching modes. And let's turn it on. Press and hold. Ooh, whoa, that's cool. Ooh. I mean, not my color, but I mean, I'm impressed by how much power this thing has. What the heck? What in the world? That was at 97%. I like how you can, the intensity, you can cycle so quickly. Wowza. Okay, alright. That's at 10%. Let's even just put 1%. What in the world? Tube lights, they're pretty good for secondary or even tertiary lights for your setup. Like once you get your key light, you can use this for a fill. Once you get your fill light, you can use this for a hair light, which is what I'm going to use this for. Now, as you just saw, this thing can actually spill into the background, but there are other tube lights that actually have a kind of cover that controls the spill of the light, almost like barn doors. So in my case, I'm actually just going to use gaff tape just to control that spill. I mean, it beats having this, just use black tape. Using more than 2 of these lights, you can actually get more creative, and if you want, you can give a more techie vibe to your display. Especially the way that you orient this. Some people just have like 2 of these lights side by side, like have a teal and orange look, purple, blue, pink and blue. I'm not someone who uses RGB a lot, but it does give you options. For more creativity, you could actually use this for long exposures. You know, maybe you've got something that'll cycle through different colors or different intensities. For me, I bought this Weeylite in hopes to achieve a certain look that I've been seeing in many Korean dramas. Notice how they have this warm glow in their hair light? Yeah, I'm determined to get this warm hair light. And this is kind of like the best I can do at the moment. And it's fine with me. But yeah, stay tuned because we'll see how this does. But for now, with this Weeylite, what do I get for this $69.99? I got app control, where I can go wireless, 2500 milliamps of rechargeable battery. It supports quick charging through USB-C. I got some good color renditions as it's rated for above 95 CRI, above 97 TLCI. Again, the RGB, different vibes, moods, styles, whatever. You got different special effects like police sirens, lightning, candlelight. I didn't demonstrate it yet, but this thing actually has magnets. So depending on how you want to place this, you can just stick it to whatever metal surface you want or iron surface. And at the same time, you got 1/4-inch threads so that you can even mount it on a tripod. And it's only 0.59 pounds. So now we're going to attach this tube light onto my C-stand and see how this hair light goes. This is what was above me. Alright, so as you can see, the light is spilling onto my background and maybe a decent amount to my foreground. So let's just use some gaff tape and see if we can control that a little bit. Okay, not bad. But it is also kind of spilling into the camera here, so maybe I'll just angle it a little bit. I'm gonna try some more tape. Okay, all right. Doesn't spill into the camera lens too much, if at all. It's not really splashing onto the background. My foreground is not affected much. Anyway, I mean, there's still some light over here, but I mean, that's not to deal with this. How do you think it looks? By the way, let me know in the comments if there's a particular movie, show, or even photo that has a particular look that you like. A shot that inspires you. Alright, so who is this for? I believe this is for somebody who's trying to get more creative with their photography and videography, but at the same time it's also for people who's trying to keep a low profile and just trying to add some accent lights, more ambiance to the scene. And showing how powerful that light was before, I definitely think this is for somebody who's traveling light and is looking for a compact source of light for them to use whenever they're on the go. I mean, you can mount that thing on the tripods, or if you're in front of a door frame or something that's metal, you literally could just smack it on there and that could be your source, your key light. I mean, this is one single tube light. Imagine what you could do with more tube lights. If you're just getting one, it's best suitable in the dark, but if you had many, yeah, it's great in the dark also, but you could definitely have a variety of looks. I mean, look at this shot from Manny Ortiz. I think that's awesome. For me, this will stay in my kit for the time being, as this will still be my hair light moving forward. If you're still on the lookout for your first light for photos or video, take a look over here. Thanks again for watching. Now go out there and shoot for the life that matters. See ya. I'm Mike, and you're watching my YouTube channel.